guys, so today I want to do a video because I realized I don't have no videos showing this type of stuff, like situations dealing with people that owe you money, but not really people, like, you know, organizations, big companies. And today specifically, I hope you guys can see that really good. Today specifically, I'm making this video for those of you that, you know, waiting for your money from the IRS. Like, you know, you already submitted your documents, you did everything you got to do, and it's either processing or it's under review, and you haven't gotten no paperwork back, you know. So you're trying to just, you know, wait, but it's, you know, it's bothering you. It's annoying you waiting for your money, and at this moment, you're not really sure what to do. So today's video is going to show you how to, it doesn't have to specifically be the IRS. It could also be for those of you that have PayPal accounts. And I know how much of a bitch PayPal could be. They just freeze your account sometimes. And, you know, with no explanation. You know, they're not a bank, but a lot of you trust your money with PayPal, and they easily can fuck you over. So that's another thing you can work on. You can work on also, you know, a company that owes you and you want your money. But I'm naming the two most things that I usually get in emails. And a lot of times when I do fix up work for my clients, I always tell them, do not neglect the work. When you neglect your money work, you're going to create an issue for yourself. So if you do make a jar to sweeten up a company and you decide for whatever reason, because they gave you half your money, to stop working on them, you're going to fuck yourself over. Because you can't neglect that jar. You can't let the honey or whatever type of sweetener you have in that jar dry out. Because that's your money. And this is what happens. And the main reason that I'm doing this is because around this time I get a lot of emails asking me, what should I do? You know, they wait till the last minute. Don't ever wait till the last minute to feel like you got to start working on something. Work on something before it becomes an issue, before it's a problem, before it has grown into a huge problem that you can't really control. And, you know, when you have a huge situation to deal with, you have to work around it to bring it down. If there's a lot of people involved in it, and this is just anything. This is not even about money. This is just like with anything. You don't want it to be so out of control that you don't know where to work on or how to start working upon the situation. Always make sure, if you feel like, you know what, this is going to turn into something that I may not be able to control, let me fix it now. Let me work on them now. Let me work on her. Let me work on them. Always make sure you do it. It doesn't need to be a problem for you to necessarily start working your magic upon a situation at all. I mean, you may seem like, you know what, everything is good, I don't need to do nothing. No, you need to do something. You need to make sure it doesn't turn into something. That's what you need to do. I tell everyone that has their businesses, protect your money. Protect your money. Even if you got to protect it from, you know, protect it from yourself sometimes. Because a lot of you spend your money like crazy. And who's going to stop you from spending your money? You can work a spell to protect your money, to keep that money tight in your pockets, locked in. Because if you are out of control with your money, everyone else around you is going to be out of control as well. Make sure you have things lined up well. Make sure your finances are good. And if you are working a situation where you even feel like, you know what, money is not flowing into your life as good as you want it to be, I do recommend you to cleanse, like I said. Cleanse yourself, uncross. If you feel someone has fucked with your money, start reversing. And keep yourself protected, and then protect your money. Then start doing different things to draw money in. You can start creating, you can create a jar to help open your roads, and you can create a jar to keep your money flowing in. You can create a candle spell where you're working on this candle every single week to make sure that money is flowing in and money is staying with you, because the real problem is keeping money with you. It may come in, but a lot of you, it's flowing out of your pockets real quick. So you have to learn how to control yourself. You really have to honestly learn how to work with magic, dealing with your money the appropriate way. Because a lot of you, oh, I just want to have a lot of money. Okay, so then what happens when you have a lot of money flowing in? you guys don't know how to manage it, and that's where you fuck everything up. So what you're gonna do today, I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you this specific candle that I'm gonna be working is gonna be for the IRS, and it'll be a candle for fast luck to help you bring that money in. You already filed your taxes. You waiting. You may even have that paper that says that they reviewing you, and you need to send those damn documents in, and you don't know what the hell to do. You're all panicky. You may even have all your paperwork, but you just don't know what to do. You don't want to wait so long. You don't want to wait. I guess I don't even know how long it takes, but the amount of days that it takes that they're telling you, you do not want to. You don't want to wait. You want to get shit moving. This is what this green candle here is for. So you're gonna need a jumbo green candle. This is about I would say this is like 9 inches. This, because my 8-inch candles are a little shorter, like right here. So this is about 9 inches. This is really thick, and I already wrote out everything that needs to be written out on this candle to specifically get the things that is needed. Okay, this candle is gonna have the amount. This candle is gonna have the person that owes you your money. Okay, and this candle will also have your name written on it. You will use the candle as your petition. What we're going to need today, besides the green candle, you're gonna need some thread. I got this at Walmart. That's gonna last me a lifetime. It's huge. It was really huge. I paid like $3 or $4. And I have some red candles because we're gonna need the fast luck. I have fast luck oil. I have berry dollars, which one of my money oils that I really prefer to use when getting money back, when trying to move money into your life. Because some of you may not even have an IRS situation. Okay, you may not have no one that owes you, but you have some money that you want to draw into your life, and you can use my fast luck oil with the berry dollars, and it's going to help you to bring in a specific amount of money, because you're going to work that candle every single week until your money comes in. I sometimes prefer to use these, and you can read the wax once it melts down, and you're going to see the different shapes and stuff like that, and it'll help you to see what's going on with your money, and what you need to do as well. When you start learning how to read wax and you see the different shapes and stuff like that are burned down, you're going to start understanding what to do for your situation. Because a lot of times, some of you, you get a wax shape and you'll ask me, what does it mean? And that's all. You don't send me a photo of, because I do read the wax for you guys as well. It's on my shop. You guys will send me a picture of just the ending of the work. I need to see the before, the during, and the after. I need to see how that candle was burning before it took shape and form of the shape that you end up with in the end. And that's going to help me to determine what's going on for your situation. And you will learn how to do it as well. It becomes easy because you start affiliating. You start trying to figure out, okay, this shape is okay. Let me give you an example right now. A lot of times, a lot of my clients will burn candles and they will get a shape of, for their pink or possibly their red candles, they get shapes of penises or vaginas, and even sometimes babies. And a lot of times when you do see, genitals into your love work, it is not a good sign, in my opinion. Now, other people may say, oh no, that's a good sign. I don't think it's a good sign. The times that I have seen this in my client work and the work that they show me when they email me the photos, it's not a good sign. It's always an indication that some type of infidelity is going on. A majority of the time, infidelity is going on when you see the shape and the form of a female or male genital, or even sometimes a fetus. The few times that I have seen the fetus, well, it's not even a few times, the many times, all the times that I have seen the fetus showing up, the partner was cheating. The partner was cheating and had another woman, and she was expecting babies. So always look into what your situation is. Just because sometimes you may see a penis, that's not a good sign to me. Even with your money situation right now, you'll be burning a green candle. At the end of this, you may see nothing but just the wick. That is less wax is best. But if for some reason it starts to take shape and form and you start seeing a lot of running from the candle, that's your money situation. You can't hold on to it. It's flowing away from you. It starts burning a lot. If you start seeing teardrops, those are the emotions that build up among your financial situation. A lot of times you are such in a bad shape financially that it causes you a lot of this emotional distress. So when you do see those little teardrops coming down, they're falling, you want them to disappear, because when the teardrops stick, that's a financial situation that you're going to be going through that's going to send you on an emotional roller coaster. Depression, heavy feelings will fall into that when you see that. When you do see different layers forming around, different like the candle will start to flow and burn down, and at the bottom you'll see different layers flowing around. I do take that as a good sign for money, because it shows me you're going to be going through different things into your life. Different situations will start to form and peel away from you. You know, like if you open up a rose, so you'll see different petals, different. That's what it starts to look like. That's the pattern that it'll start to look like. And I take that as a good sign. You're starting to shed away the situations that are holding you back in your financial situations to allow the growth to come in, which is to me good. You want growth, you want abundance. So seeing those different petals, like flower shapes, because that's what they end up looking like at the bottom of the wax, is a good thing. It's also a good sign dealing with love. Now, if you're dealing with a situation where a lot of the wax starts to flow away from you and flow backwards, that is your money situation leaving you, not holding on to you, not sticking. So the candle that you have burned is the situation for your money won't stay for too long. You want to see no wax, or you want to see the petal shapes, or you actually want to see the wax flowing to you. And a lot of times when I do my work, I will have lotus stones there for my clients, and their photos will be there. And a lot of times that wax will flow and cover you. You want to see your money situation covering you. You want to see that you're going to start seeing a financial growth for yourself when the wax starts to cover you. Now money is starting to cover you. Now abundance is starting to cover you. Now wealth is starting to cover you. It has to be on top of you. You need that. You need that when you start doing money spells. A lot of times you guys are not doing too good and you want to just do a money spell. You cannot do a money spell at all. I don't recommend you doing a money spell if you're not doing good. Nothing will happen. If you're lazy and you don't want to get up and go out there and look for the job, and you want to do a steady work money spell, nothing will come to you. You have to actually start doing something for yourself in order for these changes to come. Because a lot of you will email me, and send me 50 photos. What does this mean? What does this mean? What are you doing with yourself? You're sitting home, lighting a candle, and you're doing nothing. What do you think it means for you? Nothing is coming for you. Nothing. And I always ask you, explain to me what your situation is. Well, I haven't been working for a couple of years and I'm just burning green candles and nothing is happening. And nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. And I will not read that for you. I will not read 50 photos for you at all. I won't do that. I need a beginning, during, and an after photo. The maximum of 3 photos, and you can buy a wax interpretation at my shop and I'll read it for you. Because I've been always reading them, and I realize people start, sending so many. It's like, okay, so now I offer the service, and if you want that done, I read it for you. But I gave you guys a few examples. So let's start. Let's get into this. Okay, so for those of you that are not going to be doing anything in regards to anybody paying you back, IRS, PayPal, a big company, even if you like lawsuit money as well. If you're not doing none of that, you can still make my same candle, and you will just forget everything I just said, and you'll just follow the process of getting your green candle, dressing it, writing down everything that you want to flow into your life. You're going to use my berry dollars oil, and you're going to use my fast lock oil. And then I'll tell you what herbs you can use if you're not going to be doing, the spell to getting your money back from the IRS or any company overall. I'll just list a few herbs, and you can see them on the screen. and you just follow it. And you're going to also need some red tea lights to go along with it. You're going to put the Fast Luck oil onto it. And then you put my Berry Dollars oil on your green candle. And then what you're going to do as well is use the herbs that you're going to see going along the screen. You're going to set it up. You can use a few of these. You can use 7 of these if you want to. 7 of these will be fine going around. You're going to work this spell every single week until you attain the money that you need. And the reason for that, for those of you that are not working the IRS, the PayPal, the lawsuit money spell, or big company money back to you, is for you to basically create a spell to help you to bring in money really quick. And that's what that will be. Now, for those of us that are, trying to figure out, how to get your money back. For those of you that want to get your money back, you need your money, you want it quick, you're going to follow this simple. This is simple. I'm going to keep the herbs to a minimum. I'm not going to fill your heads up with 7 to 9 herbs, because I will be using 7 to 9 herbs, and I'll be using also a jar. I'll be creating a jar as well. Now, if for some reason my camera dies, there'll be a part 2 for the jar. So let's focus on the candle here. Okay? Now, for those of you that want your money back from the IRS, if you're focusing on getting your money back either from the federal or the state, then what I do recommend is that you use 2 separate candles. And the reason for that is because they're 2 separate associations. They're not one. Okay? So if you're trying to get money back from federal, then you will create 1 candle here. You will write down the name of the organization, or you will write down my federal taxes. You'll write down the year. You will write down the exact amount. And what you will also do is create everything that you would put on a piece of paper on this candle. So we don't need no paper. We don't need, the petition is on the candle. Okay, what you're hearing is my bracelets. So the petition is on the candle. All right, you're going to cleanse it, Florida water, or you can use Hoyt's cologne. And I mentioned to you guys what Hoyt's cologne is. So you're going to cleanse it up. You're going to write down your name 7 times. I want you to write your name on this. And then I want you to write their name 7 times on this as well. There's more than enough space for you to write it. It can be done. I wrote out a few things already for my client, and everything is there that's needed. Now, what I also did was I got some red candles. I got 5 red candles right here, and then I'm going to be using the 2 tea lights. So you need 7. Okay? Then you'll use them as well and write a petition on each one. On each one, you will write out the amount that you need back from the organization that owes you. Pay me my money, and then you're going to write the amount. Okay? So, after you have done that, you're going to use my Fast Luck oil, and you're going to use my Berry Dollars oil. And you're going to dress each and every single one of them. The red ones will all be dressed with Fast Luck. The green candle will be dressed with Berry Dollars oil. I'm going to dress all of these candles up. I'm going to set everything up, and I'm going to be right back to you guys. Alright guys, so I dressed my candles. And what I did was, okay, so the Fast Luck is over here. And this is the berry money. So what I added was licorice, because the licorice root is, you need to basically enforce these people to give you your money back. You want to compel them. So you want to add a little bit of herbs to control. I prefer just a little bit, not too much. You don't want to be too heavy and too strong going in there. So just a little bit of licorice root is good. I also added some wild lettuce. No, not real lettuce. It's called wild lettuce. It's a herb. So I added that because that's good to help you with good luck and money, to help you get more money as well. So I added that. And I also added some 5-finger grass, aka cinquefoil. So cinquefoil helps to the people or person that you're working it on to do everything that their 5 fingers can do. That's why it's called 5-finger grass. So helping them to move quicker with their hands, to process your paperwork, type it up, approve it, whatever it is they have to do, that 5-finger grass will go on there. Okay, this is 3 herbs that I'm naming for you guys. That's just very simple. I'm pretty sure you can find 5-finger grass, wild lettuce, and licorice root. Very, very simple and easy. And what I did was the herbs that was left over from it, I just rolled them onto here, onto the Fast Luck red candles. Okay, so what you're going to do now is, in order to protect your money, okay, and to keep your money, because a lot of times when I do prepare these jars for my clients, they'll call me and tell me, you know, I owe the IRS some money and they didn't touch my money this year. Because usually, you know, when you owe, they will take, you know, I guess from the next tax return that you file. So one of my clients told me, she said they didn't touch my money this year at all, which is good. But I told her, I said, well, you know, be prepared next year for them to touch it. But, you know, work them so that they won't touch anything coming into your life. Anything. No pay stubs, you know, from jobs or whatever. Any else kind of money. I told her, I said, listen, make sure that you are working them to stay away from your money. Okay? And in order to keep them away from your money, in order to keep certain law situations away from you, in order to keep yourself well protected, what you're going to do around this green candle is you're going to add some tansy. Tansy. So the tansy keeps the law situations away. It keeps all of that, all of them, every single one of them that you can think of. It keeps them away. So if you want to set up a protection candle and you want to keep them the fuck away, and you're doing your little business shit and you just don't want nobody around you, you can do a green candle, and you know, to protect your money. And you can add some tansy, and you could put some law stay away oil, which I sell at my shop. And you can put that around on all your candles. Anything associated with your business that you don't want the law prying in. So because you want to make sure that they stay the fuck away from your money, you add that around. Okay? So you're going to add that around. You got your candles all set up. I told you your herbs to use. Okay? I gave you 3 herbs to use. Because sometimes when I name 5, 7 herbs, everybody gets confused and bewildered, and they don't know what to do and where to get them, even though I tell you guys you can get them from my shop, you know. So for those of you that don't want to do this, you can get the candle made. I'll make the candle and set it up and write everything for you at my shop, along even with the red candles as well. So everything that I'm showing you, I can make for you. It's not going to be the same thing, so it'll have more herbs on it, for sure. It'll have, you know, because I can't give you guys all of it, you know, everything, you know, but I'm giving you enough that's going to set you in the right direction, in the right path. Okay? So working with these 3 herbs are good. It's a safe way to get things going. You got your fast luck, you got your berry dollars going, because you want to bring that money right back into you. Now, with that being said and done, okay, what we're going to do is start working on the jar, because you're going to have to sweeten these bitches up. You have no choice but to do it. You have to. So these red candles, they're going to go on top of the jar. We're not going to use any honey today at all. No honey. I do work with other things besides honey, because a lot of you ask me, do you just usually, I don't like simple syrup, watered down sugar jars. No, I don't fuck with that. So today we are going to use another thing that I use, another syrup, another sweetener that I really enjoy, that's works good with dealing with situations like this. You know, hardcore situations where you need to get in their ass. And like I said, when you work your jars, make sure you work them. We're going to use cane syrup today. So this is the cane syrup right here. You can find this in the supermarkets. And if you can't find it in the supermarkets, then you can order it from my shop. So this is cane syrup, sweet as can be. Okay, so I'm gonna make a part 2 because my camera's dying. So hopefully you guys will be caught up to speed, and I'm gonna charge my camera up, and then I'll see you guys in the next video.